All right, wanted to hop on here and talk about the Palworld OCG. This is something that not a lot of people are talking about at all, and definitely could be another one of those very hyped up products in just a few months. This releases in either June or July. I actually recorded a video on this a few days ago. I'm recording this on March 2nd, and let me see when it was I recorded the first video on it. So it was on February 27th. Looks like that's midnight, I think. Obviously this year. Coming out July 30th, 2026. And all I basically did in this was basically go over Palworld, talk about the logo, the branding on the cards. Hopefully they're not sharp corners like that. Talked about the sales date. Then we did take a little bit of a look at like a little bit of the stuff here. And this video never got released. This is one that I did not upload because of seeing the Game Nerds pricing and wanting some for myself selfishly. But due to our current financial situation, it is not something that I was able to order in time, and I worded that way specifically. Do I show the case pricing here? Yeah. So this is not from the Game Nerds site. It looks very similar to the Game Nerds site, and maybe it is an affiliation with another store. I think this is in like Arizona. This store is in, but it looks very similar, I will say. But we have the pre-order price here, $575, and I did not check on this price yet. Yeah, Gamers Guild in Arizona. So, if we go towards the end of this video, that's when I discovered, this is the first time I had seen this, that cases were $450 from Game Nerds, and I'm like, whoa, that is pretty damn cheap. And I wanted some. I did. I genuinely did want some, but right now we're focusing on paying down our debt. So our current plan for the entire month right now is the 1st through the 15th. It's currently the 2nd. The 1st through the 15th, we are looking to pay down debt as fast as possible. So the first credit card is due on the 11th, which is $3,815. I have a pretty aggressive payment strategy to pay off that entire amount by the 15th, or the 11th, excuse me. And then I have another credit card with $2,500 on it that needs paid by the 12th, and then another one with $1,000 on it that needs paid by the 15th. So the 1st to the 15th is to get what is that, about $7,500 paid off. And I don't know if we're going to be able to do it. I think we can definitely get 5 of it paid off. I don't think we'll be able to get the full like 7.5. And then moving into the back half of March, we have to pay another. Well, I'm not going to pay the full amount, but I want to get at least $3,500 paid back to my brokerage that is currently owed by the business. So I injected money into the business. I don't remember the official term for it. It's like a capital injection to the business, or an investment to the business from the owner of the business. There's an official term for it for taxes, but I injected about, what did I say it was? I have it written down, $8,500. I think that the actual amount's $8,300, but I put a little extra on there because of interest and stuff like that, and money that's actually going to be lost due to loaning it out. So $8,500, I want to get $3,500 of that back into the brokerage on the latter half of the month. So long story short, apologies for that. Long story short, I was not able to take advantage of this pricing. Because here we are, March 2nd, and by the time this video comes out, what it'll be like March 4th, March 5th, something like that. They're already sold out. And the thing is, I had just discovered this on my own. I wasn't like looking at Twitter or some weird shit. I wasn't on anything. I had just come across it because I knew this was a thing, and I've been thinking about like, what kind of YouTube videos do I want to make? Let's talk about different TCGs, CCGs, OCGs in this case, to avoid a lawsuit with the Pokemon Company. I was looking for different things to talk about, and this was one of them. And when I saw it $450, I'm like, that is really cheap. Now the booster boxes, they only have 12 packs a box. That is one thing I definitely think is worth mentioning. There's only 12 packs per booster box, and then 12 boxes a case. But this product is made by Bushiroad. That is a good thing. Bushiroad, majorly known for Weiss. Weiss Schwarz is a very hit or miss product with the IPs that it comes across. And some products do so well. And honestly, if you've ever had Weiss cards before, they're nice. The SPs are beautiful. They're just nice cards, man. So to to me, I think 12 packs a box is pretty shitty. It sucks. It would definitely be better. Even 16 isn't a lot, but it'd be better than 12. Um, but the fact that the boxes are 40 bucks, it's not bad. Um, so if we want to do a price per pack breakdown, I know I did this on the case, but I don't know what it is here. 42.47 divided by 12 comes out to $3.53 a pack right now for Palworld. And if Bushy Road executes this product correctly with full arts and collectability, it's going to be good. It is going to be really good. And, Palworld was a very, very big phenomenon that happened. And they had some issues with Nintendo, obviously. And they've won some of their lawsuits, which is incredible. And they've lost a few of them. They had to take a few things out of the game, stuff like that. But it's been an ongoing battle. And making a card game is just the biggest fuck you to Pokemon that there is, releasing their own cards. It's a good move. It's a power move. They called it an OCG instead of a TCG for very apparent reasons to avoid lawsuits. But at this price, and I've heard only good things from game nerds, all things considered, you can't go wrong. You know, you can't go wrong. This is one of those things that it could be a one and done. It genuinely could just be a one and done release that is, I think it will appreciate well. You have to understand that right now, certain stuff like this doesn't sell, and it doesn't mean it won't sell better 20 years from now. So I will tell you this: we're gonna make a full video on the Fortnite cards from Panini. We will make a video on that at some point. But I am probably one of the larger investors into Panini Fortnite cards right now. During the boom of Series 1, I don't know if it was during Series 2 or if it was just during Series 1, but during the cracked ice boom, when the mega boxes came out and they were sitting on shelves, me and my dad actually, we bought all of them. We bought every single one. And what we would do is we would sell the packs inside the box for cost, very similar to what we do now. Sell the packs for cost, and we would pocket the cracked ice, and it would turn over so quick. We probably had close to 200 Series 1 cracked ice. We never got the Knight, and we never got like some of the other good ones. But we did get a lot of them that were really fucking good. And we made a shit ton of money on those cracked ice cards, selling them for 40, 50, 60 bucks a piece. And then those mega boxes went to like 1,300 a box, and we felt like pieces of shit. Now I think a lot of that stuff has come down tremendously, and I still have a sealed hobby box of Series 1 that I've been holding on to that I bought for like 50 bucks. And, at one point it was $600. Now I think they're back down to like 200. But the thing is, even though the Fortnite stuff like Series 2 and Series 3 got printed a lot, they printed that into the ground just because it was literally pennies on the dollar for some of that stuff for the longest time. Doesn't mean that when those kids that played Fortnite in 15 years grow up and get jobs, that they won't be like, hey, I like trading cards now. Is there Fortnite cards? Oh, there is Fortnite cards. Oh, they're pretty expensive now because it's been 15 years. Oh, let me grab a box to have on the shelf. I used to always play Fortnite. Stuff like that, man. Another thing that's similar to that, just video game cards in general. So I've already talked about it here on the channel, the Cyberpunk TCG. That is one to be very, very cautious of. They said they're going to make a game piece army and print it into the ground, print to demand. Be cautious on it if you're looking at it from the business perspective. I'm just excited for it in general. I love Cyberpunk. It's such a fun game. And I'm going to grab some just to open. Halo Legacy Collection. More video game cards. Something that we'll have a video on that soon. I have some pretty exciting news on it, but something that's one of the hardest releases I've ever bought something of, because if I would lose everything on it, I would still have the cards that I could open myself, and I was completely okay with that. So we did really well in that. So yeah, the Fortnite cards, like, they didn't do great, but doesn't mean they won't do good in the future, man. Palworld is the same thing. Just any IP associated with gaming and video games and cards that might have a chase element, collectability element, it's something to watch. So I think, and I'm glad I can make these videos now and like have them cemented for life. I think this is undervalued. Um, I am aware Bushy Road sometimes prints the ever living shit out of stuff, and it's one of those things where we just have to kind of see what happens. Um, I don't see this being a bad price point to enter at. I think 7 cards a pack as well is a little stingy. Um, but it is what it is, man. 84 cards a box. If they're on the Weiss Schwartz card stock, it's pretty nice, man. I like it. It's not nearly as good as my opinion. I like Bandai's card stock more than Weiss Schwartz. They're similar, but I just Bandai's card stock is really nice, man. It's Bandai doesn't do too much right, but recently things have been going right for them, and the card stock is very good, especially on some of the chase cards. Very good. So, I'm excited to see what this turns into. Because it is a Bushy Road product, I am going to be reaching out to Rudy and see if he's going to be carrying this or not. I know he does typically get a lot of allocation from them. So definitely something I might make a part 2 video on to see what Rudy's doing with it. Now I'm not sure if I will release that video until later. Because I don't want to give out Rudy's information as a paid patron and then, be giving out the details, leaking the details. So I got to respect him. But this is definitely something to keep your eyes on, and we'll see what happens. So, yeah, I'm interested. My guy gets stuff from Bushy Road as well, but he doesn't get a lot. Typically with Weiss Schwartz releases, he'll get like a case of something. So I might ask him on this. I do not know if this is already out of the order date or not. I wonder if I can find out that info on one of the distro sites. Maybe like, I know my guy uses GTS. So let me see if I can get on GTS and see if it's available. Okay, his order would be due in 8 days. That puts me in a pinch. Huh. I wonder what the price would be. I really am curious what the price would be for this. I wonder if I could reach out to a few other people. I don't know. There's a few other people I'd be willing to reach out to that I don't know if they use GTS or not. I don't think I can see any more details, can I? If I click on this? No. Yeah. And obviously I can't sign in. So, man, that would what we got? I wish there was a way. 1 second. Hold up. All right, so I don't remember what I just checked because it's been like 10 minutes since the last pause. I know it's been 1 second for you because I paused it, but sorry, I was texting. So yeah, I don't remember where we were, but I am gonna need to first figure out if Rudy is gonna be ordering this or not. And then second, see if my guy can order this. With 8 days left, that actually does provide me a nice little timeline. Huh. Yeah, I'm interested for sure. This is one of those times where I wish I had like distro in some way. I definitely do not like the fact that distro is so gate kept in a way. Like, I get it, I do. But like, do you like okay, let me try and formulate this fucking thought. So if I say, hey GTS, I don't want any Pokemon from you. I want this Palworld shit that you're not getting any orders for right now. Would you be interested in selling me some? You know, like, hey, I'm looking to get. Can I get 5 cases of Palworld GTS? And GTS is gonna be like, who the fuck is this guy? Who? This guy just said he wanted 5 cases of Palworld and doesn't want any Pokemon. Can we get this guy an account? Like that's how I see it, bro. Like genuinely. Like, all right. Let's take a small diversion. I'm just curious. They have sports car. Oh yeah, GTS, duh. Like I just want to take a look. Now I wouldn't be able to order any Upper Deck stuff because I don't have an official store. Upper Deck's a little tough. Or is GTS like all fucking Upper Deck? There's no way, right? They definitely do other stuff. Yeah, okay. Dude, it's just crazy looking at this shit. Like, I know it's a Palworld video, but you have to understand, like, I do both. Like, we are just a trading card business. I would love to get some of this stuff. I don't want all of it, but I would love to get some of it. And, you know, I might just have to start emailing motherfuckers, bro. I might have to, because, like, it is to the point where I basically need it at this point. I just can't keep paying the prices I'm paying locally. So, yeah, that's where we're going to end it. So, I appreciate you guys. Keep your eye on Palworld. It could do something. So, appreciate you. I'll talk to you soon.